us. Now we have very exciting agenda here today. We're gonna have Diamond Master 10 Li Hua, and she's gonna present and show us about our lovely Atomy products. Please welcome Li Hua. Li Hua, come on up.
Thank you, Lucia. Before I start my presentation about Hemohim today, I want to share a testimony from one person. He is not my team member, but he gets to know me from my Indonesia Hemohim Zoom. From the Zoom, he was very convinced and interested taking Hemohim because he had acute leukemia. He got the first one because it's a kind of few types of leukemia, but he got adult acute myeloid leukemia. This is a type of cancer in which the bone marrow produce a large number of abnormal blood cells. This is quite spread very fast. And then the person, because he is not know me, and he looked for my phone and then called me and asked about Hemohim, how Hemohim could help him safely undergo his chemotherapy. I explained a lot and also give him a lot of motivation. I also emphasize Hemohim is not a medication, but only a supplement and can help him to avoid the side effect of chemotherapy. And then before he take Hemohim and before undergo chemotherapy, he think and think and think. When he think, you know, the leukemia is already spread very fast. I get the photo. I will share for you. It's quite scary. Oh, this is the photo. All bleeding. Even his eyes also bleeding. His leukemia very quickly worsened. Only then he think whether he want to get the chemo or not. His condition has worsened like this, and like it or not, he has to undergo chemo because his blood cell has reached 81%. His first chemo with this condition and start right away taking Hemohim. And this photo is the second chemo and with Hemohim. His condition better and better and can undergo chemotherapy very good condition. And this is his third chemo. He is getting better, but he got bad luck. He was infected by COVID in July 2021, and he is very confused. He ever can get passed through with this COVID, and because he is cancer patient, was still in chemotherapy and had COVID. But when he called me, I said, how much your CT value? His CT value is already 30. I said, it's okay, no problem, you can do it. You just pray and eat Hemohim. It's already recovering because your CT is not under 20. And and it turns out that now after 1 year, he come to my Zoom and he got he give us his testimony. He is now very healthy, no more cancer cell, and just being monitoring till 5 years and fully recovered. This is a good testimony. And 2 weeks ago, this is my team member calling me and share about his brother got same case, leukemia, and then how leukemia can help his brother to get through this condition because his brother don't want to go through chemotherapy. And then I give the record of my Zoom testimony about Johannes, and then after 2 weeks, he got he take hemohim without chemos and without drugs, cancer drugs. His cancer cell dropped from 5,000 to 63,000. No drugs, even chemo, no drugs. And then he is very happy. Yesterday, starting to take the second box of hemohim. And he is hoping there is another decrease in his cancer cell. Now, we know hemohim is very good, but how hemohim and what hemohim can boost your immune system? We are surrounded by pathogens. A pathogen is an organism that causes disease. Pathogen can cause disease upon entering our body. Germ, microbes, even virus are on our hands. That's why to prevent the spread of COVID-19, we have to clean our hands often. Even our cell phone, from a recent study, our cell phone is covered in germs. 25,127 bacteria per square inch. Pretty much, yeah. This makes cell phones one of the dirtiest objects we came in contact with every day. Even our cell phones carry 10 times more than most toilet seats. And all our items around us are also exposed even on our food. But there is a question, why we don't always get sick because of this situation? This is because our body have our own immune system. And what is immunity? Immunity refers to ability to recognize and destroy pathogens such as bacteria and viruses when they infect our body. Immunity blocks the infiltration of harmful bacteria into our bodies. That is the immunity job. Humans have 3 levels of immunity. Immunity is our natural protection against invaders. Level 1 is barrier immunity. Level 2, innate immunity. And level 3, adaptive immunity. These 3 parts working together in the process of protecting our body from pathogen. Level 1, barrier immunity. Barrier immunity are part of the body's most basic defense mechanism. The barrier defenses are not a response to our infection of our body, but they are continuously working to protect against a broad range of pathogens. This is around our body. There are 5 blocking systems in barrier immunity. The first one is our skin. The skin is a vital organ that covers entire outside of the body, forming a protective barrier against pathogens and injuries from the environment around us. The skin in our body is the largest organ covering the entire. It is about 2 millimeters thick and 2 square meters long. And the second is respiratory tract, the organs that are involved in our breathing. This is including the nose, throat, larynx, trachea, bronchi, and lungs. How barriers in the respiratory system defend the body against our infection? Cilia in our lung propel a liquid layer of mucus that covers the airways. The mucus layer traps pathogens and other particles, preventing them from reaching our lungs. And the third one is our eyes. Tears clean out pathogens, dirt, dust, and other irritants that get past of defenses of the eyelash and eyelids. Tears also have protect against infection. Lysozyme is an important part of our immune system because it breaks up components of the cell's walls of bacteria. And next, digestive tract. 70% of the immune system is located in our gut. The digestive system protects the body by stomach acidity, normal flora, enzyme, and mechanical flushing. That's why we have to pump every day. And then genitourinary tract, especially the pH, urea concentration, and various organic acids prevent most bacteria from surviving in the urinary tract. If pathogen success entering our body, innate immunity will take over the job to stop invader from spreading. And level 2, our innate immunity. Innate or non-specific immunity is the defense system which you are born with. Everybody born with innate immunity. Even when we are inside our mother, in our mother womb, we have our innate immunity already. Innate immunity is related to blood cells. Bone marrow produce red blood cells that carry oxygen, white blood cells to prevent infection, and platelets to control bleeding. That's why leukemia is very fierce one cancer because it is attack our bone marrow where there is blood production. It mostly fights and stop invaders using many of cells. Innate immunity fights and stop invaders using many of our cells, such as natural killer cells, B cells, T cells, dendritic cells, macrophages. His job is eating. Mast cells responsible with our allergy because it's over mast cell, neutrophils, basophils, eosinophils, and also produce cytokines. Cytokines is interact with between cells. And then the third one, our immunity is adaptive immunity. Adaptive immunity is the immunity created after exposure to antigens from both pathogens and vaccination. This part will happen if the innate immunity response is insufficient to control the infection. Yeah, this is the 3 level our immune system in our body. This is our illustrations of barrier to invasion in our body. When the invaders come, such as virus, microbe, or bacteria, the barrier immunity maybe in skin, mucus, stomach acid, lysozyme in tears will block, and with the reaction of coughing, sneezing, vomiting, and diarrhea. That's why sometimes we got diarrhea or get vomiting because some foreign material want to get into our body. And then if the material of the foreign material get into, it means our barrier, our skin or our mucus is fail, and then the virus entering our body system, our immunity, innate immunity will take over, such as macrophages will eating by fighting the invaders. And if succeed, body will get adaptive immunity. We call it antibodies. That is our barrier infection. So we get some knowledge how our body working with our immune system. So to fight the pathogens, we all come to our conclusion, we need strong immune system. But ironically, our lifestyle do the opposite. With eating junk food, less of veggie and fruits, lack of sleep and stress, and many more, the lifestyle day by day will weaken our immune system. And in Atomy, we have hemohim to boost our immune system. And now, what is hemohim? Hemohim stands for hemoglobin, and H, hematopoiesis, I, immune system, and M, modulator. And him in Korean is also means power. Hemoglobin. What is hemoglobin? Hemoglobin is a protein in your red blood cells that carry oxygen to your body's organs and tissue and transports carbon dioxide from your organs and tissue back to your lungs. Yeah, this is a very tough job because we have to carry our oxygen all to our body and back again to carry carbon dioxide. If a hemoglobin test reveals that your hemoglobin level is lower than normal, it means you have a low red blood cell count. That its meaning is anemia. And hematopoiesis. Hematopoiesis is the formation of blood cellular components. If we look this formation like this, then hematopoiesis with red blood cell and white blood cell, it is meaning our hematopoiesis is innate immunity. It means what? It means when we take hemohim, it can increase the formation of our blood cells and automatically enhance our immunity. That's why how good our hemohim. It can make our formation of blood in our bone marrow with the good production and the good situation for our immunity to be strong. And I for immune system. We have discussed what immune system was in the beginning. And now for M, modulator. Modulator is a substance that stimulates or suppresses the immune system and may help the body fight infection, disease, and minimize side effects. And it is meaning balancing. So when we take hemohim, we don't care about our high blood pressure or high blood sugar pressure, but hemohim got modulator and it can balancing our all our substance in our body or our blood. After 8 years of research and development project at the Atomy Energy Research Institute, hemohim was approved by Korean Ministry of Food and Drug Safety. Hemohim is approved as functional health supplement. Hemohim get 4 patents in Korea, USA, France, Italy, England, Germany, and Japan. This is the patent number, and certificates number, and also pass FDA. So it is very safe to take hemohim every day. And what the benefits can we gain from eating supplements that improve our immune system? It can promote immune cells and control immune function while accelerating the locating and destroying of internal of abnormal substances. And it can help with our allergies and undesirable immune response to assist and help with a smoother life. That's a very good supplement, hemohim, to our body. Hemohim made up of a herbal composition of Angelica gigas, Cnidium officinale, and Pioneer japonica, and it developed by food and biotechnology of Curie. Angelica gigas. What Angelica gigas benefits to our body? Angelica gigas is known of a blood nutrition, good for our blood cells in hematopoiesis process. So Angelica gigas is the responsible for our hematopoiesis in our blood cells, good for our brain cells, skin environment improvement, and control blood pressure. No wonder people who regularly consume hemohim, their high blood pressure can become normal. So this is Angelica gigas do with our body. And then Cnidium officinale. What Cnidium officinale benefits to our body? It is good for our blood circulation, especially women's health. Help depression, hair loss prevention, and rich in phosphorus and calcium that can help our osteoporosis prevention. So Cnidium officinale good for osteoporosis also. And the third one, Pioneer japonica. What Pioneer japonica benefits to our body? It can refresh the soul, fatigue, and vitality, good for liver function, and reduce inflammation and pain relief. So my husband got a headache very often. So after take hemohim, his headache never happened almost 3 years. So this is the job of Pioneer japonica. This can pain relief and reduce our headache also. And then hemohim has been tested on animals and humans with this result. Hemohim increase our natural killer cells. So this is very good if we got cancer because natural killer cells is automatic kill viruses or other foreign material when come in our body. And then enhance cytokine production. What is cytokine? Cytokine is signal transmission that plays a central role in the immune system. Our body is a lot of cells. How our body can communicate each other? That is the job of cytokine. That's why cytokine is very important role in our body and very important in our immune system. If cytokine is good, that means our immune system communication is also very good. And then hemohim also can enhance our immunity and maintaining good health for our body. And then also increases biodefense in our body. Hemohim good and recommended to this situation who needs a lot of physical energy endurance like athletics, housewives, workers, and students, and good for elderly who need energy restoration. Hemohim is just a supplement, not a treatment, although there are very many of those who claims that hemohim can cure disease, but hemohim is only a supplement, not a treatment or medication. So a healthy immune system equals a healthy body. Simply just taking hemohim to success every day, and then we get a healthy body. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much, Leoa. Everyone give her a round of applause. Big one, please. Wow. very powerful testimonials and impressive and awakening presentation. Thank you, Leoa. It was a